Hey, welcome to another episode of WILT. What I learned today. And we got another special guest today. Kayla. Say hi.
Hola.
Hola. We're bilingual over here. Um, we also got Michael on the ones and the ones and the ones. Mike, what's
What
up?
up? What up?
So my question for you today is basically a polar opposite of what usually people think about when they think about superheroes. But Caleb, you are the almost lady of the day. How about you answer the question first? What superpower would you not want to have, nor would you want anybody else to have? Did I have any cookies in that cabinet?
That's not the question.
That is another question. I need a cookie, dang it. Cookie, 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 cookie.
My,
Mind reading. Why?
because I don't
That's
want
exactly.
people to know what is on my mind. I don't want to know that. Even though I would love to know what everyone else is thinking. But yeah, I don't need people to know what's in my brain. And
Right.
there's other brains out there. We don't need to know what's going on in them.
But like, what if you
Right.
can shut on and shut off it? Like they can shut it on and shut off. Like they gotta be looking at you dead in your eyes to be able to read your mind. They can't just walk past you and know your mind. They gotta be looking at you so you can just close your eyes and they won't read your mind.
They would never look into my eyes.
Oh,
They would never look into my eyes.
he'd be like,
"You
"You're a
look into my-"
psychopath."
Yeah. So no, I'm gonna say mind reading. Throw that out the window.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Window.
You know that was mine too, right?
Yeah. Mind reading was also Michael's. But why,
The
Mike?
other day.
Reasons or why?
It's for the same reason. I don't want nobody knowing what's on my mind. Like shock. I think a lot. And the last thing I want is somebody to know what's on my mind, what
Mm.
I'm thinking, listening to me be mad, me be healing, me be brainstorming. Me no, I don't want nobody to be
Walking in
to have
silence.
access to my thoughts. Nah, fam, we can't do that.
Nah, that's a real good one. Yeah, I really
That's
I
intrusive.
think that you guys put a
That's
lot of thought in this. No pun intended.
yeah.
My superhero that I wouldn't want nobody to have is invisibility. I wouldn't want invisibility, and I would not want nobody else to have invisibility.
I do that.
I'm sure you could,
Yeah.
but what if somebody's invisibility around you? You don't even know.
They gonna see
Let
something
the
they don't
world
want
be
to
your
see.
oyster.
It is what it is. I don't care.
And then look, all of a sudden, your neighbors start looking at you a little different. Y'all want to come over and barbecue?
Because they don't close their window. So there's that.
I mean, I think somebody that's invisible can get away with a tons of things, but you're gonna see stuff floating in the air unless they got a bag that's invisible too. First thing I'm gonna go to if I was invisible would be a
The
bank.
grocery store.
A bank.
Nah, the grocery store.
Why the grocery store?
Because you seen the price of eggs?
So you're gonna be carrying eggs that's gonna be floating out the door.
Yeah.
Cartons and cartons of
Let's
them.
go.
I'm gonna go get some bread.
I'm gonna go get some actual bread.
Don't
Trying to make an egg sandwich.
make me laugh when I eat cookie. Okay, so if these are the powers that we don't want people to have, invisibility and not be mind reading, everything is up for grabs, right?
Yeah.
So teleportation, um, um, uh, what do you call it? Telekinetics,
Yeah.
um, the thing that makes you can force people to do what you want them to do. That same thing as mind reading,
No, that's mind control.
mind control. Because how would you know somebody really was your friend if you made them be your friend? You really wouldn't
That's why
know.
they got movies out there like that.
Remember that movie, Craft? When a
Yeah.
girl put that spell on him,
I love
and
it.
he was like acting like he was in love with her, but he started fighting himself. Like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
and killed himself.
He killed himself.
He didn't kill himself.
Well, she threw him.
Night was pure craziness.
She threw him out of there.
She pushed him out the window, but he didn't end up dying because
He was dying because
getting
he old
tired.
girl. He liked the old girl, and she wouldn't like him back.
Yeah, and she was getting tired of how clingy and how love struck he was, even though she was the reason that he was
Yeah.
that way.
Uh huh.
Yeah, but he didn't end up dying.
He did,
He didn't kill himself.
but he died. Like I be questioning everything I do almost. If I knew that ability was out. What about strength?
I don't want no one to have strength. Like a superpower strength.
Like, what would be
I
the
don't know how to do
worst?
that.
Michael, what would be the worst villain in history? What strength will the worst villain in history have? Oh, I'm gonna ask him a
Uh,
question too.
you talking about real villains?
Like a made up villain, any villain. Like, what's the worst?
Like in Marvel and
Like a villain
DC.
that you could make up. What would be the worst villain to be? What would he? What would his powers be? What would he be? What? Who is he?
Well, this is a power that actually exists, but I wouldn't want a villain to have
What?
it. And I don't know how many people out there are uh Avatar Airbender fans,
Mm-hmm.
but Katara is able to what they call blood bend, where she can control your body because
Oh,
she's controlling the blood in your body.
oh, dang.
First of all, you
So
said
she can hold you down in
Yeah,
place
airbend
by
you.
just moving her hands.
Mm-mm.
And yeah, she can constrict you basically.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah. So she can take you, make you not be able to move, pick you up because you have water in your body too, because that's what she is. She's a water bender, but she learned how to bend the fluid that's blood.
Mm.
And she can just take you and just throw you in the dang on volcano if she wants.
oh
Wow.
Lord.
Or pin you
I
to the
wouldn't
ground
want
the rest of your life.
I wouldn't want a villain to have that power.
Nah, nah. That's a good one. I wouldn't want to
You
villain
can't
that.
even fight him. You can't
Like
even fight him.
you really couldn't because no matter what you did, even if you wore armor, she could still get through there to your blood.
Yep, yep.
How do you feel like what if, all these superheroes that are nice, nasty and kind and this, that, and the other, they get their moments where they are mad or whatever. What if Superman didn't choose to be nice?
They have that.
Who would
I
you
know they have it, but I'm saying like, what if he chose instead of with him growing up in a farm and you know
Yeah,
learning how to be compassionate and have empathy and all this that? What if
yeah,
he was born in a family that beat him and family that deprived him of food and he built this anger up? Because most origin stories of villains is that they did not have a very good upbringing. They have daddy issues and so on and so forth. What if Superman was that and he chose the dark side instead of the good side? How that would change everything. Because how
yeah. It
can you
would.
stop Superman besides freaking crypto, crypto,
Kryptonite.
kryptonite? How else could you stop him? He can laser you.
You
He
can't.
can
You
outrun you.
can't.
He can be stronger than you. He can. You can't.
You can't.
You can't.
No, it's not
Now
possible.
y'all talking about that part where it was when Superman was fighting up against Batman and all them?
um
Is that what y'all talking about?
so that's in just was that
Justice
that
League?
is one of the Justice League movies. So no, there's a multiverse
Mhm.
and there's different like superheroes and
Right.
well the same superheroes, they just either
Different
have
lights.
different powers. Some are bad and some are good. The bad ones are now good. It's like a whole thing of them. I can bring you the figure for it, but I can't tell you which
Well,
thing it's in. It's not in a
which show is it?
it's from a cartoon.
So it's not a
They're
movie.
still based on that. Yeah, it's not the movie yet. They haven't made
I think it's finna be though, because you see the last Superman, he's starting to
it.
get a little irate. He can fly. Okay, so he has laser eyes. He can fly. He can run fast. He's stronger than a mug. He can't be shot. I mean, he can hear things from far away. I mean,
I just booked my tour for my wedding
what
venue.
would you? How would you stop him?
Be excited.
A a Kryptonian cave Jail encapsulation?
A Kryptonian cave. Fact.
I mean, like, well, how could you stop him? You couldn't stop him because for one, you got to get him in there.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the chick that he always fawning over? What's her name?
Lois.
Lois.
Lois Lane.
So Lois ain't gonna be Lois no more because he don't like nobody. I mean, look at Lex Luthor. He had a chick, always had a chick, but he always was dog dirty to her.
It
So,
was always
so Superman ain't gonna have no love for nobody. So how can Superman
there isn't a way.
be a villain and the world survive? Michael, Kayla, come here.
Um,
Superman is
you
current.
said how Superman gonna get took out?
Like, how could the world survive with Superman being a
You
villain?
can't, because if you go to the comic books as well, Superman can fly to the sun and absorb the sun, and
Okay,
then you really can't kill him. So he won't die.
You needed that to go in there.
I did. I don't think that's where it's
He
at
won't,
though.
he won't die.
He can't die. I mean,
He can't die. No, he won't.
it would be a catastrophe for the world to just turn their backs on Superman. And in the previews of the new Superman is coming out, he's like they ain't even throwing oranges and tomatoes on him. They throwing stuff at him, kitchen sinks and couches. Like, how can he take all this brutality when all he's trying to do is help? So he turns into a villain. And now he finna destroy everybody. Cause now his mama and his pawpaw gone.
Not his mama and his papa.
He got a dog. You see the preview?
Yeah,
He got a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And the dog got a cape.
Tim got that at home.
The dog?
The dog.
And he got a cape.
Yeah.
How can you stop that duo? You know what they say about a man and a dog?
No, what they say about the man and the dog.
That's his best friend. That's his best friend. There's no stopping it. Mike was right. There's no stopping it.
No, it's not.
It'd just be the end of the world. From one catastrophe after another. He could fly up in the air and fly all the way down to the bottom of the ocean to make a cascading tsunami hit the entire planet all at once. And it'd be a wrap. But this is what I also don't understand about villains. Why do villains want to destroy the earth? For what?
It's not that they're not always trying to destroy it; they're trying to take over it.
Well, for what though?
I don't know.
For what though? I mean, of course, it's probably to gain power and prestige. But if you gonna sit there and kill millions and millions of people, who you gonna have be at your whim? Alexa, stop. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Who gonna be at your whim to where you gonna be like, I rule you, man, and they po broke and lonely. What you
Yeah.
ruling? Like like Fat Bastard and his boss. $1 million. Like, come on now. Come on now. You spend more than $1 million just transmitting that signal down to the rest of the world. $1 million.
Stop talking like that. It's weird.
I mean, it's better than my Marshall Mathers voice. But
$1 million.
you like
You
that
got me
Marshall
feeling all
Mathers voice.
empowered when you bring that up.
$1 million.
Yeah, you fool.
So okay, so if you take away the invisibility and mind reading, what would be your superpower?
Let
No,
her go first.
no. I got a better question. What would be your villainous superpower?
Ooh.
But you just took that out.
No, I took out mind reading.
Oh yeah, you did. You did. So mind control.
Yeah, but does it have to be villainous? Because I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to use it in a villainous way.
Yeah,
I would want to use it to better the world.
it's villainy. It's villainy.
Villainy.
It's villainy. Michael, she
Shout
said
out.
hers would be mind control. What would yours be?
Um.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Let me see. How devious would I want to be?
How devious. You want to be very
I
devious
mean,
because you want to be the
I
super
probably would want to be like Hulk,
ugly and green?
like Hulk or Deadpool, where you can't kill
Ugly and
me.
green. Ugly and colorful.
Preferably like Hulk because he heals. So any fight I get in, I'm
Deadpool
gonna keep
heals.
getting stronger and stronger. And Hulk
Deadpool
in the
grows
comics,
whole limbs back.
Yeah, but he's still
say that again.
burnt up.
Yeah, but he still grows
He
entire limbs
heals.
back.
But he's still butt ugly.
So he still
I
got a
don't care.
And
You can't kill me.
who he needed to be killed for.
she's scared because he grows back stuff. So there's probably stuff that he grows back
She was
and
not scared.
bites her. And you know what? She ain't got no choice but to love him. She's scared.
Who?
Deadpool.
Oh,
She was not scared of him.
Yes, she was.
No, she wasn't.
Yes,
If
she
anything,
was.
she was excited. But she was not. Do you need to rewatch the movies?
I haven't watched.
Oh,
yes, he do. Shout
oh
out to Kayla. She a Marvel head. Let's go.
Yeah, she's
no.
compelled
We need to do a watch party then.
compelled to watch them. We could do a watch party.
When she when she
Get your
when is
nephew.
she there? When is she there? Some days after 5 o'clock.
Monday, Wednesday,
We need to
Friday.
all watch. Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
we
know,
need to. That's what's up.
it's
Ain't a
it's
lot of women like Marvel movies.
well, you don't know a lot of women because it's a lot of them out here. That's the thing.
Uh,
That's the thing.
maybe out there. Maybe out there.
It's the thing. Yeah, it's the thing out here. I mean, my niece she got the little collectibles and all that, and
Does Deadpool not heal?
I didn't say he didn't heal.
Yes,
I'm just saying it's Deadpool. Look, my great niece is here. Hold on.
She has
My great niece is entered into the chat.
no. No.
Does
They
does
plan on getting married.
is Deadpool but ugly though? But look though,
She still wasn't
Right.
actually fully scared of
Right.
him.
But Ray, was Deadpool but ugly?
It doesn't matter if he's
That does matter. Was he but ugly?
loved him.
Was he but ugly? Right. And they gonna have an ugly baby.
Baby wouldn't have come out and turned.
You never know.
Fine.
I mean, but what about the Hulk? Is the Hulk but ugly?
Bro is Bruce. But ugly.
I'm talking about Bruce. I'm talking about the Hulk.
Oh yeah, Hulk is ugly.
But ugly. So Mike wants to be two of the but ugliest villains there could be.
What'd you come over here for?
If I was a villain, I'd be Superman villain. I'd be black,
I just
attired, no red, no blue, no white. It'd be an all
black.
black suit, all black tights, all black boots.
Yes,
And
and they would shoot
I'd
you
have
with
a
a
black
kryptonite
mask.
laser. They would shoot you with a kryptonite laser, and you're done.
No, they wouldn't give me with the kryptonite laser because as soon as I heard them making it, I could go over there and I doop, 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 and take them out.
Yeah, okay.
Anything
And
that was kryptonitic, yeah, I made that word up. Kryptonitic, I would destroy.
There's a Batman, right?
There's a what?
There's a Batman.
Yeah, there's a Batman. He
And
doesn't have
he's the
superpowers though.
smartest. No,
Batman
he
does
don't
not
need
have
him.
superpowers.
Batman figures out how to destroy everybody, including Superman.
Well, then Batman has to go. You know how much of a following I have being a Superman villain? There's gonna be people that love me.
And there's
Man,
gonna be people that hate
oh,
on
it's gonna be
you.
billions of people that hate me, but it's gonna be millions of people that love me, and they're gonna destroy Batman for me.
No,
The
no,
one
no,
time that
that's not gonna
Batman
be possible.
almost got destroyed, it was a whole bunch of people was on him slicing him, blah 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 blah. He only made it out of there because Alfred sacrificed himself. So
Okay,
I do watch all the Batmans. I haven't watched all the Deadpools, but I have watched all the Batmans. I watch all of them actually, but I just don't watch a lot of Deadpool.
you hating on the Hulk though, talking about he ugly, but you know what the Hulk can do?
And he can crush things. Big deal.
No,
He can't
no. He
fly.
can jump. Hulk
He
can
can
jump
jump, but he
from
can't
one.
fly.
No.
I cannot fly
I mean,
him.
but basically he can, because
I
Hulk can
cannot
jump
fly
from
him.
Listen, child. Hulk can jump from one planet to another.
But guess what? I'm an alien and I can go from planet to planet.
You, if you think
Exactly.
an alien is stopping Hulk,
I am a Superman alien. Yes. Because as soon as I
that
find out
Thanos.
he's back to Bruce Banner, I'm going to slit his throat. There'll be no more
Well,
Hulk.
okay. You
No more
you
Hulk.
you can't die.
Because he has to
You can't
work
die.
his way into being the Hulk. It's going to take a good 30,
You
45
no, he
seconds.
don't. No, he don't. Did you
So
not hear
when
what he
he's
said
Bruce
in the
Banner
one movie?
and he's
Did you not hear what?
sleeping or he's eating his cornflakes, I'm going to take him out.
No, you're not gonna be able to, child. Did you not hear him say in one of the movies? I forget which one it was. He was like, "Did you get him under control?" Something like that. Basically, he said he shot himself in the mouth to try to kill himself to stop bringing Hulk back, but Hulk spit it out.
Okay.
You can't kill him.
Okay, that was a bullet. I told you I was
It's
slicing his
very,
throat.
it's very, very hard to kill the
He
Hulk.
might get decapitated, Mike.
He gonna grow back.
He ain't never grew nothing back.
Yes, he do. Hulk regenerates.
Does Hulk regenerate, Kayla?
Does the Hulk regenerate? Because
Never.
no, he heals like a human heals.
Right. He don't
Yeah.
regenerate,
Like
Michael.
the Hawk is,
Ask Alexa. Ask Alexa.
he can take a little bit more
Alexa,
damage than anybody.
Does the Hulk heal?
Ask Alexa.
That's, I mean,
the Hulk can heal from injuries at an accelerated rate.
Shot.
Okay, he said he can heal from an accelerated rate.
yeah.
But
I mean, that's like
Alexa,
spit a bullet.
can the Hulk regenerate limbs?
No.
No.
The Hulk can leap great distances.
Alexa, can the Hulk regenerate limbs?
From Screamer.com. The Hulk's true strength lies beyond physical durability, as his body can regenerate and control severed limbs through the supernatural elements of gamma radiation.
Oh,
making
dang.
him susceptible
But that's gamma
to-
radiation, though. That's gamma
It don't
radiation.
matter. It don't
He
matter.
just had that in his pocket.
Yeah, but
He ain't got it in a vapor. He ain't got it
It's in him. He is gamma radiation.
Fast as
Yeah, it'll
Deadpool.
take him months
Yeah.
to regenerate.
It's from Infinity War, which he was hit with
Yeah, man.
just the stones.
Oh, yeah.
And his
First of
arm
all-
was messed up for a while.
First of all,
things.
That's right.
your aggressiveness, use it on Mike. Don't use it on me. I'm tired of your crap.
She said,
I know.
When he used the Infinity Stones, he was hit with gamma rays, which they're not gamma rays, but they are radiation basically.
right.
And he was able to heal from it, but it did take him a long time. He's able to have full
That's why he
regeneration.
wasn't able to help because he was healing.
Yeah, like that's why he was using the hot to using the arm because his arm was messed up, like his arm was basically broken
Right.
and burnt. But as when we go back to like She-Hulk, which is years later, he is fully able to use that arm again.
Okay. So he can't regenerate with gamma rays or radiation, but it's gonna take him a while. He doesn't regenerate like the guys from Men in Black where his head just popped back
No.
up.
Yes, he does.
No.
No,
we
he
just
doesn't.
debunked that, Michael.
I mean, it might take time, but that's the same thing.
No.
No,
If
And
his
if you expose him,
If his head
If
come
you-
off, he's done
if
for
you,
at least a few months.
I hope y'all hear yourself because I can't
he's
finish.
next.
That's what I told him. I said I'll chop his head off. He was like, he's gonna regenerate it.
no,
He's gonna regenerate.
He can't regenerate his head.
he got general.
You are yes, he can. You have to. What is the word? What's the word where you like burn somebody just in all the way out of existence?
From it, but if a
You
body
have to basically like incinerate Hulk, and you better hope that
So
works.
Hulk can't get it back.
no,
See, I told you.
like
If he has a damaged arm, he can heal up.
his bottom parts are gonna grow slowly, but he's gonna get fully back to a full
Which
grown
is
thing.
shown in movie.
With the outfit still connected to it.
No.
Oh.
Stop. So extra.
Okay.
Show
Y'all lying. Ask Alexa. Ask Alexa.
We did, and she said that the gamma rays will help him regenerate, but it's gonna take it's a long process. If he's decapitated, he's a wrap. It's a wrap skiosi for him.
You decapitate the Hulk. Will he survive?
From Screamer.com. The Incredible Hulk is one of the most durable heroes in the Marvel Universe, but surviving decapitation puts him a cut above the other heroes with similar powers, like Deadpool and Wolverine.
See, Deadpool and Wolverine to get their
Yeah.
hands chopped off, their body chopped. Most of the time,
Right.
they're going to be able to push the bullets out of their body.
Right.
themselves.
Right. But the Hulk,
It's a good topic for Ray.
the
The
Hulk,
Hulk is not going to be able to do that. The Hulk can survive getting shot at. The Hulk can survive getting hit with a knife in the chest.
but not decapitation.
Not decapitation. Like Deadpool, if you
Decapitation.
cut his head off and you save his head's gonna come back. There's a whole dead Deadpool head in Wolverine versus Deadpool.
Yes.
And it still talks.
And it still talks. It flies around on
Yeah.
the head.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Deadpool is too funny.
You gotta rewatch it. I'm trying to tell you.
No, not you over here doing
It makes
Deadpool.
me
I see.
Dad calls her in the room just to have conversations like this.
Oh my goodness.
Because it
It's
affects her.
facts all the time.
Well, okay, so let me ask you a question. If you could pick any ability in the superhero universe that you didn't want to have or you want nobody else to have,
To take all the way off the table for everyone.
what would it be?
Scarlet Witch. She holds the death hold, and she's the only person who can survive holding a death hold.
So you would take that away from everybody and you
Yeah.
couldn't have it yourself.
Because it would take off.
What does it do?
It would. The death hold can
Yeah.
manipulate what Doctor Strange does.
I was just following
Scarlet Witch can do.
myth.
So Scarlet Witch can go to other universe and control somebody else's body, another version of herself.
No.
So like she can pop it open,
Yeah.
she can read a little spell, and she can get into her other person's body. Watch
Yeah.
WandaVision, or she can create an entire universe around her own, like could take control. of
That's
her
that WandaVerse.
yeah, WandaVision. That's her
WandaVision.
power.
Okay.
Yeah.
She has
So
that. Her power is one of the most powerful powers in the Marvel universe.
And
Now, I don't know
that's-
all of them, but like out of the ones I know, really.
And that only came out of her because she lost her brother in that one, right?
No,
And it
that's
kinda-
just her power herself. That when she
But she
lost-
wasn't using it before like that.
because she didn't understand
Let's
it
go.
Right.
But she gets her powers from the stone
She
and
is
her
still
brother.
coming at you,
She's the
like,
Scarlet
you know,
Witch.
got it.
Okay.
One of the scariest, deadliest people in the Marvel universe. She has power to reanimate people, raise people from dead, and do
Mhm.
a lot of other things.
Okay.
Her and the death hold itself is very, very dangerous. Doctor Strange has used it. Agatha has used it. Scarlet has used it. Her son Billy have used it. And when they do that, they're able to manipulate reality, basically, to whatever extent they want to, and jump multiverse of universes and control their own self in that other universe to do horrific things, which you see in Doctor Strange Madness.
Yeah, we just
Okay.
watched that one.
Which
So if you were to be a villain, the villainous of all villains, we already took invisibility off the table, we took off mind reading off the table, and we took off the Scarlet Death Hold off the table. What would be your villainous superpower?
I would say in his right there, it would be Kane.
Okay.
Kane.
What the ability? Name the ability.
I can't think of his ability right now.
What does he do?
That's everything.
Kane, which Kane?
Give me more words, Ray.
Who's Kane? Mike, who's Kane, Mike?
There's
Dang, the Conqueror?
one job is to,
He's Ant-Man?
for the universe.
He's Ant-Man?
No, he's not Ant-Man. He's an Ant-Man and with a Y.
No, I'm saying I'm saying a villain that you would be a villain. You'd be a villain, but you'd pick any
Kane.
power.
Very
Like I would be
important.
Superman villain.
Superhuman powers.
I would say
Enhanced strength,
No,
durability,
villain.
survivability, fire manipulation, teleportation, and even the ability to manipulate others' perceptions.
And that's Kane. Who's that?
yeah, he's in
Yeah.
Loki. He's in
Mhm.
Ant-Man.
Yep.
Almost
Yep.
What do you look like?
he's played by the actor off of
Jonathan Majors.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
He's also just doing like coming back in different
And
times.
he is the definition of a butthole.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a villain anyway.
Yeah.
He's already a villain.
Mhm.
So you think he's the villain of all villains?
I wouldn't say he's a villain of all villains, but like based on like the shows and movies, which I know a little bit more about him than a lot of the other villains, I would say I would pick him.
Mhm.
But
Your mom called you and then called her.
Yeah, I know. She called me twice. Well, guys, this has been a great conversation. We're running
Yeah,
out
this
of
has
time
been
here.
fun.
Yeah, this is.
Talking with women about comics.
I'm telling you, they out here, Mike. You gotta change your demographic. They out there. They out there.
Hey,
Out
chill
there.
on me, chill on me, chill on me. It's coming, it's coming. Sooner
Yeah,
than
yeah,
you
for
think.
sure.
It's
Thanks for joining us on this episode of what we learned today. Well, I learned a lot about superheroes and stuff that I didn't even know nothing about. Mike gave me an article about the decapitated Hulk, and
Yep, I did.
that's I guess Hulk can be
Read it,
decapitated. So Mike sent
read
me an
it,
article about it. He could be
yep,
decapitated and heal.
and potentially come back. Yes,
He'd be able to come
you
back.
have
It
to
takes a while.
destroy all of his cells.
Yeah,
That's the only way.
it really depends
I do
on
want them.
what we're talking about when
Mhm.
it comes to Marvel and DC.
You
Because
can have them,
DC
Kayla.
universe is very, very much confusing. Marvel universe is not really confusing. You can navigate it pretty easily. But DC universe, you cannot compare it when it comes to
Yeah,
navigating it.
You know what you
to the
can't
animated
navigate?
no, you can't.
and name it.
Say it.
I don't like DC.
What can't you
I
navigate?
like Batman, but I don't like DC.
I think
What
I
did
can
you just
navigate
say?
Tax breaks.
I think I can navigate that better than I can navigate this DC universe. Okay, my dad can. Get that man like he'll sit here, give him like about 5 hours. He'll explain everything to you. From
Everything.
And it's annoying.
When I go into my realm of want to watch everything from start to finish, I call your mom, and she gives me from the first video I should watch all the way down to the last video.
Oh, we do it once a month. We do it once a month. From the
It takes
start
me
to
about
the
a month.
finish.
It takes me about a month to watch all of them.
It just depends on what you do. Like for me, I would prefer to watch not phases, but the timeline of MCU regularly. Mom would prefer to watch the phases. Phase
She
1,
gave
phase 2,
me-
phase 3, phase 4, phase 5, phase 6. Like
What is that? What is phases?
So
the
it's
phases
the
are
same
like-
movie, but it's different orders.
Yeah, it's based off of what they released. So like phase 1 would be like the original first Avenger movies. Phase 5 would have a
Yeah.
mixture of everything, like the Thunderbolts, but doesn't have WandaVision. But even though WandaVision came out before the Thunderbolts, it was weird.
Oh, so you're putting it in a
WandaVision.
cluster of
Please go
in
watch
order.
WandaVision.
So
Please.
it's
Timeline.
I have
is
watched
chronological,
WandaVision was great.
but the phases is not chronological.
Yeah, no.
Gotcha.
Time in the summertime when they were like, okay, phase 7, MCU announcement, and it'll be a big screen, and it'll be like,
You ever been
this
to
month, this
Comic-Con?
month, this
No,
month, this month,
her
this
and her
month,
dad
this
want to go.
Y'all should go.
If you could,
It's my plan.
if
There's
you
one coming up.
Just let me breathe. Let me cook
Let
a
you
bit.
live. Let
all
you
right?
cook. Okay,
Let
let her
me cook.
cook.
let
Let her cook. She going to
She'll be going.
Comic-Con.
Her dad will be going.
Hey, anybody out there in podcast land, if you got some information about Comic-Con tickets, the discounts, the whatever, let us sister know so I can pass it on to the universe. Get my great niece out there.
Hey,
Hey.
tell her to look up DreamCon. It already passed, but I think.
I
but
thought it was
it's
one
coming.
coming up right now.
It's
I thought it
said
comes
every
up-
year.
Oh, DreamCon. I thought Comic-Con was like in July or August.
It's
It is.
it was in July last
It's-
year for sure.
It's
There's
random.
multiple of them.
Well,
not just one.
Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. Please tell your friends about what they learned today. This is what we learned today. I learned a lot about the universe of superheroism, the phases. Now, D, I think I'm gonna start the phases next. Can you like text me all like what I should
With
watch?
Disney?
What phase I should?
And you scroll down and they have it where it said like MCU phase 1, MCU phase 2.
It has all the movies.
And it has all the movies. It shows
Yeah.
them in the order they released them.
This is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Does this also have the DC movies involved?
No,
No.
DC's is
No.
they never touch. They don't
And then
touch.
why don't they
Okay,
touch?
when it
They're
comes to-
different.
They're different.
But if
Marvel
Superman is
Universe-
in New York and Batman is
Okay.
in
So-
the East Coast,
There's not
Marvel is his own thing made by Stan Lee.
right,
Okay.
right,
So
right,
he created Marvel. He has all the
right.
full control
I
over
get
the
that.
superheroes. So
I
like
get that.
when you watch movies, you'll see Stan Lee pop up until the time he passed.
Okay.
yeah, and then it's sad.
Okay.
You don't stand it no more.
I know.
Shout out to
That's so
Stanley.
sad. It's so sad.
Okay.
So
In DC, it's a completely different thing. They're not the same superheroes. And when it comes to DC, it depends on what you want to watch, of how you're going to go down that order. Like right now, I'm getting ready to start the DC anime movies, not the new version, which has Infinity Crisis in it, the old version, which has War Wars,
The
Blood
animated
Sun.
versions, the cartoons.
So yes, they're the cartoons. I'm about to start watching those. I've already watched all of the Dan Snyder videos.
I bet you the cartoons are crazier than the movies.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
They're way crazier.
Yeah, so the ones that I'm gonna start watching, which
Yeah.
Dad knows about, has like animated movies.
Okay, well, we're gonna start that phase. We got showtime right here, guys. I want to say thank you. Thanks to my 16-year-old great niece for coming to pop in and just get her in there. Get her in there, and we're gonna have part 2 to this one day. So join,
Probably
check us out, check me out. We're on Twitter, Michael, MJ. Say what it is. Opinionated MJ. And I am my journey. Me V. Thanks for joining, Mike. Thanks for coming on here, Araya. Thanks for coming,
For
Kayla. Thanks for being on here with me. I appreciate you. And we will see you for the next episode. Good night.
And I
Night night.